amata gava mu bbeeyi. Sitore shiri sitore namna gani? Hangaho habari gani? Mtagalo namo Now I feel sad. Hi, YTG Shadow. Hi, how are you? I support you. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I'd muted because there's someone playing music in the background, so that's why I had to mute. But now I can talk. How are you, Shadow? Thank you. Thank you guys for liking. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Nora, and may I know your name, please, if you don't mind? What am I minding? Tell me your name. So today is Wednesday. If you want me, hey Ibula, kiki ekikunkubisa essimu naawe? Oh yeah. Who is the champion? It's me today. Oh. Today I didn't have a lot of clothes to iron, so we are done so that we can join. So guys, kangende soke mfumbe noodles. You know, I'm a workaholic woman, so allow me to go downstairs and I prepare some noodles. Once I'm done preparing noodles, I'll be back. But don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Yes, let me first go and prepare noodles for kids, and then I'll be back. Let me keep my phone here so that no one tampers with my live stream, okay? I need to make some money. Norah is back. So guys, welcome back. Hola, hi, assalamu alaikum. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Same as here. How are you guys doing? Who missed me and who did not miss me? So on a serious note, there's something that is happening, and no one is even talking about it. When someone comes out and they talk about it, this person came out in a weird way. But let me also say this as a person. Being or someone taking away, or someone eating your pie without your permission is one of the most worst thing that can happen. You know, someone snatching away your destiny from you. And the worst thing when that person is your stepdad. I don't know why nowadays girls are coming out talking about their stepdads, but guys, it's too much. It's too much. By the time someone comes out and they speak out on something that has been happening on them, I know some of you might say that, oh, it has been so many years. Leave alone this thing of accusing others when you know you're the one who took yourself there. That's a different case. But this case, you're home with your stepdad, and then your stepdad does nasty things on you. It's one of the worst and the painful things that, as a girl, you can never forget. Because every time you imagine a man who is laying with your mom, that's the same person who laid with you, and that person used you without even by all the means and by all the force they used you. I hope some of you understand. I cannot put the word exactly the way it is, but if you can understand, tubamulaba abantu mwewe ekitiibwa ebyo ebintu byemweyimyayimya mwekontrolinge. Omuntu ogenda n'olaba akaana akato n'oyima ebyekisiru, kati oyimira ki ku kaana akato? Abantu bakulu bano bali eri ababwetaaga, naye omuntu n'oyimira ku kaana kato, akaana k'abandi n'okaggyako embuzi. Sometimes I don't blame people who circumcise people and then they make them like inochis, ne bakufuula inochi. You know how that feels. They turn you into inochis. Do you know back in the days what they used to do to the king's men? King's men, they used to bakulawa n'otayima naye mubeere nga how can you sleep on your how can you take advantage of your stepdaughter? And I know by this, when such people are taking advantage of their stepdaughters, this is what they always tell them things that if you try to tell, you will see what I will do to you. You find a girl has run away from their home. Not every girl who tells you that, me, I don't want to go home, it's because maybe their mother has been treating them bad, but she doesn't know how she's going to face her mom. That same person who is doing it with her mom did it with her. You know how you feel disgusted, you feel dirty, you feel girls we have gone through hell in this world. That's why sometimes when I hear someone has done something, there's no way I'm going to speak. I'll just look and just say in my heart that some people, they deserve what happened to them. Because how can you, a whole grown man, why don't you be patient and wait for your wife to come back from the trip? But let me tell you, my dear parents, and I know I'm also a parent, whenever you're going on a long journey trip, sometime I think you should leave your children with your mother. Take your kids to your mother's place. If you know there are no men there, take your kids to your mother's place. Let them stay there until the day you will be back, for their own safety. Because nowadays it's even, you find a dad, even your own dad. What's wrong with the world? What's wrong with people? How can a father, you gave birth to that child? Don't you see that you'll turn out to be like Lot's daughters? Hmm? Your own child, you go into your own child as a father, your own blood, as a stepdad, you go into your stepdaughter. At the same time, you're going into the mother. You're eating the mother, you're eating the child. And you do not allow the child to even speak up their mind, because you're always putting something on their head, pointing, and they have no right. You've covered their mouth. The only thing someone can do is to leave that home. There's a mother who came out and said to her child that you would have spoke, or maybe you were also enjoying what he was doing to you. You can't say that to your child that you were enjoying. For all those years, why did you have to keep quiet with what he did to you? Abantu bo bazibu, sijja kubalimba. Sometimes you ask yourself, where exactly is the safest place to hide? As a woman, you're not safe nowadays. As a man, you're not safe nowadays. Nowadays, everyone should be looking out for themselves, because you don't know who is who. You're going to think that your fellow man, you're safe around them. You're going to find you're not safe around them. You're going to think that your fellow woman, you're safe around them. You're not safe. Nowadays, everyone, you have to. No one. There's no place that feels safe nowadays. I don't think there is. Unless maybe you're with your husband. That's the only way I can say. But nowadays, every home has a secret. Every child has a secret that they are keeping from their parents. And it's burning them. There is nothing that burns you like a secret that you can never tell. But every time you look at someone like this, only tears falls out of your eyes because of the pain that you feel that you cannot even speak. And the prayer that you can say over those people, that whatever can take them away, let it come so fast, because it can take them out. Every time you remember what has happened to you, you feel disgusted. You feel like you need, however much, how many times you shower, you never feel clean. You don't feel clean. You feel like, but I'm just asking this to dear men, dear stepfathers. When you know you have daughters, stepdaughters that have grown, avoid, control yourself as a man. Close your eyes. If your eyes are the one attempting you, telling you to look at those kids, just maybe break up with their mom. Or maybe tell the woman, I don't want your kids around me. Simple. Separate with their mother. If you cannot have self-control over you as a man, separate from their mother to avoid the outcome of whatever you will be doing. Me, I feel pain whenever I see someone comes out and they cry over what someone did to them. There's nothing that makes you feel like buli wamu wachaafu, buli wamu waddugala, ne bw'onaaba emirundi emeka, you feel like you're not clean. Let me tell you, once a man forces you into something that you don't want, you will feel dirty, you will feel filthy, even if how many times you shower. You feel his hand is still moving over your body. You'll feel all his tongues and you're like, ew. The pain that you will feel, it's only you who can know, no one. So when someone sometimes tells you, I don't feel like having anyone near me, that pain can never go away. Sometimes you're with your man, you've moved on with your life, but you end up snapping, remembering what had happened to you. The moment you remember what had happened to you, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Norah. Mwasibye mutya ate kansubire nti mwasibye bulungi. Parents, talk to your children. As a mother, take your time to talk to your children. People that you're leaving your kids with, they are different people. Your siblings are not your siblings. Your husband that you brought into your house is not your real man. You have teenagers in the house and that man is looking at your kids like chicken to eat. Parents, be aware. Avoid leaving your kids with strangers. There are some people who cannot control themselves. Those are people that you see that even an old woman, they will go and do something to them. Imagine a normal person going to an old woman who is like 90. So parents, dear stepfathers, respect yourself as a stepfather. As a mother, keep an eye on your children. Keep an eye on your children, parents, because our children are going through a lot. Really, that's what I hate, eating ice. Nonga akatambala kange sijja kwonoona. Parents, avoid leaving your kids with strangers. You see, nowadays, even you might say, okay, let me not leave my kids with strangers. Let me leave them home. Their uncle is home. That same uncle is going to turn out. That uncle is going to turn out something else to those kids. It's only few people who respect themselves and they control themselves and say, this is my niece. How can I do this? It takes someone to think and understand it. If you find such person, you respect them. You see those uncles who sees you're wearing something short and they're like, go wear something low. You know, they don't even think of you as something. They see you as their child. But leave these people. Some of them, they call themselves uncles. Ne uncle wakulya ng'olaba bw'oti ngo wakulya. You're joking. Hello, how are you today? I'm fine, magezi Robert. Oli otya? Kansubire nti oli bulungi. Olunaku lukutambulire lutya? Kuba ku ice? Anti sama yatandise. Tulina okulinga amaino gaife ni ice on. So my dear parents, protect your children. Because nowadays we don't know who is who. Watch out. Listen to them. The day was good. That's great. Ekyo kirungi olunaku olwo balukutambulira bulungi. Same as here. The day was good. Keep an eye on your children. There is nothing that hurts when your child tells you, I don't even know how I'll talk to mom. I don't know how I'm going to tell dad. As also a father, listen to your children. Don't just say that, go talk to your mother. As a father, sometimes also give a listening ear to your children. Because people are doing, it might not be maybe an insider from your house, but sometimes it might be your neighbor. You know those neighbors who are single and someone's eyeing on your daughter like this. Come and go and buy me something at the shop. Bring it inside the house. You know what's happening to your children. But don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. How are you? And good afternoon, good morning to my friends who have just woken up. Hey Bruce, I hope you're well from wherever you are. And hey Theo, hey Taylor, hey Gulu. And there is someone, Salim. Hi Salim. I saw na susi. I didn't put you no little quick. Kirungi nze azeeyoleza. No one washes for me. Kantekeko kanapukini wano. Dear parents, take care of your children. People are deceiving these children. Some of them are not deceived. There are some who are not deceived. You find your child, you've left them with money, you've gone on a trip where. That's why I pray to God to keep my child safe. Every day I say, God, I'm not home. Kubanga. Every time I see children coming out, speaking out on how, there is nothing that hurts the most. Instead of your child coming to you and tell the problem to you, and your child takes it on the media. Because you as a mother, you failed to listen. You failed to give a listening ear to your child. And then the child sees that, okay, since no one listens to me here, I think the world should know what's going on inside the house. And then your child comes out, hello, the world. Guess what? I was impregnated by my dad. That's the reason why I left home. Hello, world. The reason why I got married at a young age, it was because of my stepdad. I couldn't stay in that place. Omuntu aba akugamba, what are you going to say? If I find it, you try your level best. So my dear parents, take care of your children. Ow. gundi nga linnuma nalyo. Mubeere nga mulabirira abaana bammwe. Today I don't have much to talk because I have omutima gwange mwenyamwivu nnyo nnyo. In Uganda they say mwenyamwivu. I'm grieving over the situation. I don't have so much to say, and I don't even have the joy on my face. You can see me, guys. There's no joy because it's such a painful story to share with you. Whenever I remember that scenario or that episode, it's one of the most breaking things that can ever happen to any woman out there. All I'm asking for parents, keep an eye on your children, talk to your children. You see me, I'm here in Saudi Arabia, but my heart is always home. My heart is always home. I'm worried of my child. I'm like, how is she doing? She's a girl. She's not with me. I'm asking myself a lot of questions. Who is taking care of her? I don't know if she's with her family, but I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. But because I have to be patient, I have to work to make sure she's in school. We have a place to stay, a place to call our home of our own. That's why I'm like, give me something. I pray. There's nothing that I always ask God on my knees that, Father, protect my child where I'm not, because there are bad people out there. There are bad people out there. Uncles, grandfathers, fathers, people are behaving like they're stupid. How can you rape a child? Hello, Hajira, how are you doing? Hi, nice to meet you. I hope you're well. How have you been doing? Welcome to Nora's evening live stream. You know that painful moment? Me, every time I think of that, I just like, God, please. If there is any way we could go to heaven and tell God, I need an angel to be like my body, the bodyguard to my child where I'm not. You're in far away, 1,000, not even 1,000 miles, but 1,000,000 miles away from your kid. You don't know what's going on. They're in school. There's a day my child told me that, Mom, do you know that there's a day we were sleeping and she said there's a gentleman who came to woke them up in their dormitory. Immediately, I went to the headmistress. I was like, seriously? That my name is Hajara. Yes, I said Hajara. Hi, Hajara. I hope you're well. Nice to meet you. My name is Norah, and I'm Ugandan, but I live in Saudi Arabia, and I've been here for quite a long. Nice to meet you. I went immediately to the lady. I was like, please, this cannot go on. And I'm glad that there's a certain lady who had me complaining. The lady was like, what? Did I just hear that there's a man who goes to wake our kids? As who? Where are the matrons? We are paying you guys a lot. Hey, immediately, as you know how the word spread. Like, and that day it was VD. Parents that day, VD ends at 5. That VD that day ended at 8 p.m. Parents were like, we want to see the person who stays with our kids in a day, and we want that person to be a female. There's no way how can a male go into, because my dad was like, Mom, one day we were sleeping, and you know how kids they're sleeping, some of them are naked, so, you know, that he came and woke us up. We did not even wear our clothes, and he was telling us that in that year cave. Imagine telling those kids such thing, that you've seen more than what you can ever imagine. How can you tell kids such a thing? So when they told me that, and me, I don't like it. I don't like it when a man goes into a woman's room. I don't like it when we are not related, more especially to kids. Nowadays that abantu besirwaza kusanga kasajja kakwata akaana kusanga stepfather waakwe basiiko. That thing annoys me, guys. It annoys me so much. When my kid told me that, immediately another parent also had me complain. She was like, what? She also spreaded the news. It was like, Wanange, come here, guys. You come. You guys come and hear who is waking up our kids in their dormitory. We were like, what? That day, the headmistress, I remember, she was like, yeah, but parents were like, aren't we paying? Aren't we paying the money? What's your name? My name is Norah. That's my name, Norah. I'm called Namukose Norah Betty. That's my name. I'm a Ugandan, born in eastern region of Uganda. And yeah, I live in Saudi Arabia. Anything else? That's my name and my channel. It's about cooking tutorial, and I share my life here on my channel. Nice to meet you, my dear Hajra. I hope you're well. Today I'm not so happy. I usually like making people happy on my live stream. Thank you, Hajra. I always like making people happy on my live stream, but today, today I feel my heart is actually grieving. I feel pain in my heart. This is kind of the story that makes me feel like I should just jump on such people, on their throat. And if I'm given a chance, I don't know what I would have done to them. Control yourselves. You're a man, control yourself. Even the Bible says that if there is part on your body that is making you to sin, cut it off. If it's your eyes, go to the hospital, they remove it. That I love you. Love you, Chichikwano. Thank you. Thank you so much for the love. Pluck that one eye. If the other one also, better remove both of them and remain blind completely, because you cannot. There are women there. I remember I used to go to school. Our school used to be like in the morning when you're going to school, Osangaba Malaya, you find strippers on the road. 7 a.m. in the morning, strippers on the road. They are even telling you, guys, we are selling at the lowest price. It's at the lowest price. 2,000. 2,000. They are selling it at the lowest price. And then you cannot tell me they are even, you can even bargain with them. But in your mind, you're seeing a little girl, a girl who is too innocent. And then you go, you take their innocence away from them. You men, what do you really want in this world? The child is young. Your banana is too big. That child is still young. Akatulike kakyali katono. Where you want to force something bigger into someone's mouth. Okay, this is my mouth, but do you think this thing can fit into my mouth? I'll be forcing it. So as a man, look at yourself and look at the size of that best friend of yours who is in the middle of your leg. That person who is in between your leg, look at him. And think of the other child that you want to defile. Where was it? How old is that child? Please control yourselves, respect yourselves as men. There are many women out there. Many women out there. Some of them, you just need to buy them a drink and you're free to sleep with them as much as you want. Some of them just buy them food. But how can you go to an innocent child? How can you go to your stepdaughter? Okay, she's grown, maybe she's 14, she's 15, but she's still young. And you're telling them these words, if I ever hear a word from you, you don't know what I'll do to you. You're threatening them with their own life. Because someone is also, there is nothing that hurts. Later on you realize that, oh, I would have said something, I would have spoken out my mind, but I never had a chance to speak out because I was afraid of my life. When someone tells you at a young age, because I know that age, when someone tells you that ngenda kutwala obulamu bwo kenkusanga ng'oyogedde nti nzize nga nkukozesa, you know, someone is keeping quiet and you're using that. Abantu abamu mwetaaga, some people, they just need to cast them and then they become inochis. You know inochis? Where are you from? I'm from Uganda. Anyway, Uganda is big, but I'm from Bujiri. I was born in Jinja, and later on we moved to Bujiri. In Bujiri, I stayed there for like 2 years, and then I moved to Kampala. Moved to Kampala when I was just 14 years old. That was in 2000. Can I tell you? If I tell you that the year I moved to Kampala, you definitely know my age by now. Anyway, I moved to Kampala. That was in 2010. Kati Mubale. 2010. I won't tell you the age. If you look at me, how old do I look? How old I am? So I moved in Kampala in 2010. So I hope I've answered your question, Hadro. Can I give you some? Open your mouth and give you some ice. My beautiful people, today you'll forgive me. Today Norah is not happy. Norah is not happy. My heart is broken. I feel pain on the same topic that I'm sharing with you guys here. That's why I'm asking my dear parents, as a mother, if you're getting married, let me tell you this. Chisingako, when you're getting married and maybe you have daughters, leave your child. You go and live with that man. Or maybe have a house. We used to have a neighbor. I remember that neighbor had daughters, but this is what the neighbor used to do. Like whenever she feel like she wants the service, she will go and spend the night there. But the man never stepped his foot at the lady's house. Thank you for the flowers. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Whenever the lady would feel like the nature is calling, she will be the one to go to that man's place. But she never brought, actually I'm so proud of that woman, guys. She used to be our neighbor, but I could always hear what people would say. People used to blame her, but I grew up to realize that no, the woman was protecting her children from what people thought that no, she was just being a reckless mother, but her children were adults. How can you bring a man into your home where you have daughters who are teenagers, where you have sons who are also teenagers? the mother is waking up. No, the mother has to go where that man is, so that they can fulfill whatever nature is calling them to do, but not in the same place where the man is going to look at. And when we girls, our boobs and your nipples are pointing on your bra, you're moving. Me sometimes even, you guys, you see me in my video, sometimes my nipples really hurt. There's a certain point where your nipples are going to pop out. You're not going to force them to hide, but they will come out for some reason. Yes, nipples just don't just show up, they come for some reasons, and and I cannot tell you. Now, yeah, when someone looks at you and they're like, the woman was wise to say, I'll not bring any man in my house. Instead, I will be the one going to the man's house. Instead of bringing a stranger into my house, and I have daughters, to protect her children. However much people used to say, Muchala Betty, that's all. Omukazi oyinza otya oleka abaana mu nnyumba gwe n'ogenda obeere ne musajja olw'okuba oyagala okulya. She was right. Okwagala okumulya n'okwagala okuuma abaana be, yalina ogendangayo eyo. Me, I learned from her. When nature calls, ring the phone and say, I'm coming. Don't allow someone to come at your house, no. Go to their place. Toletanga muntu mu nnyumba yo muli abaana bo. Abazadde mukuuma abaana bammwe. Omusajja n'ewagamba nti akwagala atya, mupangise ennyumba, oba kale mupangise ennyumba mubeere n'ekisenge kyammwe. Abaana babeere n'ekyabwe, nammwe mubeere n'ekyammwe. Naye ebyo bye muleeta abasajja mu kisenge kimu n'eddiiro. Abaana bo beebase byabwe, omusajja avudde eri akuuta oguntu gwe. Omwana yaze wano n'atugamba akasolo kaali kanene. Mawulire sister wa Jemima we yagambye, kano akasajja kolaba kampi, naye akasolo ke kanene kawanvu. Abaana basiri ku comment section nga bagamba kasolo kyako mbizi mbwa. Munamwe yabadde abalojjera obulumi bwe yayitamu kwaka akasolo. Naye ne mubuuza munamwe nti kasolo kyako. Omusoga ye kye yagamba mbu kasolo kabi ako tikanaaba. Kasolo kabi tikanaaba. Kajje kunku tikanaaba. But parents, protect your children, okay? Protect your children. Apart from me laughing, you know what made me laugh is that word of kasoloka. That kasoloka likawambu kalika nini. Imagine someone is 19 but narrating of that castle. Ilaka kasolo kene kali kabini. Hey, salam. I hope you guys stay well. Good night.